Have you ever been driving around your BRZ and you wanted more out of your sound system? Well, today we're going to be replacing some door speakers and tweeters in a customer BRZ, and we're going to be installing the Beatsonic sound deadening kit that goes into the door cards itself. But first, we're going to take the BRZ out for a test drive so then we can compare it with all the modifications done to the car. Okay, so here on this table, we have our Beatsonic sound deadening, an amplifier, and a full cal speaker system. So this isn't your typical sound deadening kit. So a lot of kits are universal and make you do all the cutouts yourself, but this kit, however, you don't have to do any cuts. It is all pre-cut for you, and all you have to do is just install it in the car. So we have all this padding here, and we have a couple of boxes. So this is made from a high quality NBR rubber that combines soundproofing with sound absorption without adding too much weight to your car. So that means it'll suck up all the absorption from the road and unnecessary noises. So this looks like the tool to apply the vibration dampening material, and then the vibration dampening material is in this box as well. So this looks like the padding that goes across the entire door itself. As you can see, there are cutouts for all the necessary pieces on the door. So this looks like it'll be an easy installation. So that's everything in the box that comes with a Beatsonic sound deadening material. Now it's time to unbox the speaker system itself. So these are full cal inside toy 165 speakers. So this is a plug and play kit for the first gen and second gen 86s. It has a maximum output of 120 watts power, and hopefully this will drastically improve the sound quality in the BRZ, because the stock sound system in the BRZ isn't really the best. Looks like we have the tweeters here, we have some rivets, and of course all of the wiring that you're gonna need. All right, here is the big boys. This is what's gonna make or break the sound system itself. In all honesty, if you just went with the speaker upgrade or even the sound deadening upgrade, both will make a drastic difference to your cars. But if you get both of them, he should make the sound system sound way better. Okay, so that's the speaker system. Now we have the amplifier. Now it comes with a plug and play wiring kit, and then the amplifier itself. Check that out. Straight from Beatsonic, you have your gain knobs, your front and rear connections. You have a 15 amp fuse back here, and your 2 connections on the back, your high level input, and of course your standard connector. This is your amplifier. This is how it's going to be plugged in on the back here. And this harness is basically a jumper harness. So you're going to unplug the connectors from the back of your head unit, plug this end into your head unit, and then the wires that used to plug into your head unit, you plug it into this part of the wiring system. So basically this goes in between from the wiring to your head unit, so your amplifier can know how much power it wants to draw out to the speakers.
Okay, so you'll have one Phillips head screw here, so you can remove this lower dash piece. You'll want to just grab it in this corner where that screw was, and then just pull, give it a wiggle, set that out of the way. Now that you're here, you can go ahead and remove this and then undo your hazard switch. You're going to go ahead and access your 4 10mm bolts. It needs to be wiggled out. You're going to take your amplifier. This is actually going to kind of fit up in this area really nice and easy. Do give you foam padding to protect it. That way there's no vibrations or rattles. Once you do that, you're going to take your connectors. This will be the piggyback for the radio itself. And then this plug here with the gray connector goes to your amplifier. This will actually be fed up and around through this access point on the backside. That way you can set your amplifier right into this area. And then you're going to go ahead and remove this plug right here. Once you remove those 2 plugs, it's going to be these guys here. You're going to go ahead and take your harness. You're going to plug the big one in first, plug in the second one here, and then go ahead and just plug these into the radio. Do the little guy first. It's always the easiest, then the big one. And just like that, you've already jumped your harness. Go ahead and just tuck this back, and then now you can go ahead and run this back behind the dash. Go ahead and feed it around. And then you're going to plug in your gray and your white when we get to it. Now that you've done that, you can go ahead and put your radio back in. A good wiggle. And these do have guide points right here. That way you put your radio back exactly where it was. So they give you provided double stick tape here. That way you can lock it into place. And then they also give you foam. That way wherever you sit it in here, it's not rubbing or causing any kind of issues. So we're going to go ahead and plug this in. Just make sure you give it a tug after. That's all connected. And then we're going to find exactly where we need to put this. Yeah, so this is the OEM tweeter. Pull back and just pry it. and that'll come right out. You can actually see where they just kind of cram it in there. All right, next thing we're gonna do is the door cards here. Just go ahead and pop that out. Pop this up. Alright, so in this kit they actually give you quite a bit of these sound deadening pads for the door itself. If you look on the inside here, this is pretty thin through and through. There's a lot of resonance. So in this kit they actually provide for the foam padding for behind the speaker, as well as these sound deadening mats. I'm going to go a little extra above and beyond for this customer, but I'm going to go ahead and start in the far corner here. I'm going to mate these up next to each other. And even just these two pads, that just quieted down quite a bit. So this plug here, they give you a plug for this speaker hookup. The only problem is this is actually a different plug style than what we need. So they do include the one for Toyota. Alright, so I went ahead and stuck this down. You can actually see this is cut out for the door handle section. Goes up and around. I stuck it down, but I left the middle. You don't actually need to remove the whole thing unless you want to, but if you want to remove this later on, it's recommended just to do the edges. So once you have this part down, as you can see, this follows through and this actually sits over this. Then you'll grab the other mat, and these are cut to perfection. So you can see everything lines up really smooth. This is where your door card screws in. And then you have every point. So when you come to do this, I don't remove the whole backing. There's no need to, especially if you want to remove this later. I just score this. You see here, I didn't score it to damage anything. And then you just come down here, you line it up, and you stick it. And then you'll do that through the rest of the door card itself.
Okay, so just like that, we have the Beatsonic sound deadening kit, the new speakers, and the new Beatsonic amplifier in the BRZ right now. And so now we finally get the test out to see if it made a huge difference. I could already tell you guys, just from testing it right now, the speakers are way louder. It is way more solid. I could already tell that this door is solid now. It doesn't want to move. It doesn't want to make any noise. So we're going to test it out right now with the same song. And we did end up adjusting the equalizer just a tad bit. So in all honesty, I don't really hear a difference with road noise, but I think if you want to get rid of all the road noise sounds, I think you have to do the entire trunk, probably the fender area. But as far as the sound quality and the amount of power that these speakers put out, it's honestly really impressive for the price point that you get it at. So do I think it's worth it? Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. If I had a choice to do one or the other between the speakers or the sound deadening, I would probably choose the sound deadening, but in reality, you should do both at the same time. I don't think it's a bad purchase from both sides, but having them together, it really does make a difference. All right, guys, so that's gonna have to wrap it up for today's video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys wanna check out the products that we use in this video, please check out the link in the description below. And if you have any questions regarding any of your sound system needs, feel free to reach out to us so our sales team can help you guys out. But overall, guys, I'd say that the speaker system and the sound deadening system made a huge difference. So if you guys wanna add a little bit more spice to your sound system, I say go for it. But with that, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.